Hello guys and welcome to my Fist Only No Vanquisher Seal Company of Champions boss run. This is chapter 19th and it's Nashandra. It's the final boss of the game and it's really easy. So maybe not that easy for a soul level 1 if you want to check out my video of soul level 1. But for me that I have a lot of HP, even though I do little damage because she resists almost anything. Her attacks are not really that damaging, and I left a little cutscene for you guys to see. He's gonna spawn these orbs that what they do is basically take out your humanity and make you hollow, and also lower your HP. That's basically the curse status. So what I'm going to do, what you are going to be seeing me doing. Sorry, I can't speak. I'm just so excited. This is the final boss. I always like this boss, even if it's easy. It's like a cool boss. I like the design. And I'm not gonna spoil the story of what she is, but that's really interesting too. So she's not dead, by the way. She's something else. And you see the damage is really low, and I have to be careful because these swipes that she does one swipe of those can take away half of my health. And what you will see me doing is that I take a couple of hits, move away, and use a life gem. Here you see me use a life gem. Where will I use a life gem? Now. Okay, she's gonna spawn the orbs again. The orbs disappear. If you roll into an orb, like you enter the orb and you roll, you break it. So that's basically what you have to do to not get cursed. Like I'm getting cursed now. And I realize it. This fucking orb didn't break. When you heal, you trigger an attack, this attack, the beam of light. So, the beam of dark actually. So, what you see me doing is triggering this attack using life gems, because when you heal and you are far away from Nashandra, she will want to hit you with that beam. Here I'm getting fancy, like dodging her close range attacks, but I soon realized that this is far too dangerous to do. By the way, this was my first try. You see me in some point I'm going to see a lot of swipes, like now. Yeah, that's the sign to get the fuck out of there. I'm gonna use life gems to bait this attack, and I'm basically gonna stay baiting this attack for the rest of the fight because it's safest. I'm sorry that's kind of a longer video because of that, 90 minutes, but it's really dangerous to be dodging his scythe attacks. And this run is not over, because after this boss we'll begin with the Sunken King. This is the same beam attack, but she does it with like an arc. And yeah, we'll be doing the DLC, the Sunken King, and then we'll be doing the old Iron King, and then Ivory King. So Fume Knight will be interesting. And Elana is fucking... that's an explosion that I somehow survived. Elana is the boss of the first DLC, Sunken King, the main boss. Because really the dragon is not the main boss, it's Elana. And I will be talking profoundly about Elana because she's just a pain in the ass. She has minions, and the minions has shields. And she can summon Bellstat. Yes, the Bellstat of the other fight. And if she summons Bellstat, basically it's an end run for me. I can't do anything. And she will summon Bellstat, but I will get to kill her anyway. So this Eldana ended up being, I think, my best fight in this entire challenge. And this is the next one, so bear with me. We'll see the end of Nashandra first. As you can see, she doesn't have a very variety of attacks. She only does a couple and they are easy to dodge. That's why she's an easy boss. And it's kinda sad because final bosses should be difficult. But I'm just glad that she's just one boss and not 2 or 4 or 5 or 3. You know, a good boss design is any boss that doesn't have minions, but it took you a long time to beat. Because you have to learn his patterns, his moves. Basically, that's a good boss, and you will think, well, that doesn't sound very difficult to make. Well, no, but laziness is the new word of this century, so the developers seem to be getting lazier and lazier over the past years, so we are seeing a lot of minions. And I still don't understand why there isn't a necessity to spawn minions to make the difficulty artificially elevated, because it's not really you dodging the boss. It's you getting annoyed by minions. And I hate fucking minions. They're right up there with taking like rescue missions and saving and stupid AI. All those fucking things that we hate to do. Well, bosses and minions are right up there. In my list, at least. So here we are doing the same loop. We hit it a couple of times. We get back. I used this to trigger that attack. I come back and I keep hitting her, and she will go down eventually. Now, when we are finished with the DLCs, I will start Dragon Age Origins, that I really look forward to play actually, because I think the last time I played it was like 2 years ago. 2 years? It was really that time? Yes, maybe. Yeah, 2 years. So it will be interesting. I will be playing in Nightmare, but I will not be doing anything weird like soloing it or whatever. I will keep my party with me and I will do the bosses in Nightmare difficulty. And if there is a fight worthy of showing, like a special battle worthy of showing, I will show it too. And you want to ask, then why don't you do a walkthrough? Well, a couple of things. One, there's full of walkthroughs of Dragon Age Origins. It's an old game. I don't really want to do another one. You could just go and watch one of those. And second of all, it's an RPG that has like more than 30 hours of gameplay. And I really don't want to do a walkthrough of 30 hours of gameplay. I will do a really long walkthrough on Nightmare difficulty for Dragon Age Inquisition, just because it's new. But walkthroughs of RPGs that are already out there a long time ago, I will not really bring anything new to the table, so I just stick to bosses as I like to do. And here's Nashandra. So that's the soul. I'll show you my stats. First a bow. The end boss kill, guys, with my fists. Of course I want to return to humanity, show you my stats, and I'll see you in the next video, guys.